Hey, we are back in the Movement by MK studio, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. As always, we have day 24 of the Beginner Babe Challenge going down, and I don't know about you, but I am filled with so much satisfaction and so much gratitude as I take a look at my challenge calendar and I see all the days checked off. We have done this together, so I just want you to take a moment to recognize that and embrace that feeling. And today, that is exactly what we're gonna do. We are just gonna slow down through movement and really embrace our bodies and move in a way that feels good so we can recharge and finish strong on this 30-day challenge together. So again, make sure you check off that challenge calendar. Send me a sweaty selfie after class, although it's a little bit different than a workout. I still wanna see that selfie and I still wanna know that you did this. Feel free, if you are not doing the challenge, to opt in below and I will send everything directly to you. Sound good? All right, come to the back of your mat, let's get it started. So we're just gonna start with our hands on our hips here. We're gonna start with some good mornings. A slight bend in your knees here as you bring those hips on back and bring them forward. Focusing on those breaths in your nose, sighing it out through the mouth. Good, same thing, slight bend in the knees, loosening up those hips. It's these stretching days that allow us to move forward in our journeys. Although you might not see it in the moment, I'm telling you, the rest is essential. Good, big deep breath in, sigh it out. When you feel up to it, plant your hands on down to the mat. Hold it here for just a sec. Allow those fingertips to come off the mat. Really feel this in your back, your shoulders. Feel free to roll out that neck, whatever feels good. Again, big deep breath in here, sigh it on out. As you position those feet a little bit wider, get in a little bit deeper into that mat. Feel free to turn and rotate those fingertips, good, so they face whatever is behind you. Feel free to rock it back and forth here just a bit. Gaze is down, head is relaxed. Good, bringing those feet a little bit closer together this time. Rotating those fingertips to face towards the front, walking your way out. Good, holding it here for just a sec. Shifting those hips back into that downward dog. Feel free to allow those heels to come off the mat. Again, still breathing in through that nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Good. Breathe it in here, sigh it on out as you flatten out that back. You're gonna lift this right leg high. Shift open those hips. Feel free to circle it on out. Whatever feels good in your practice today works for me. Open up that hip just a little bit. Good, when you can, straighten out that leg, bringing it through to your nose. Holding it for just a sec, bringing it back. Opening up that hip again, maybe it's a little wider this time. Good, big deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out as you bring that knee forward. Good, one more time, lift that leg high, open up that hip. When it feels right, pass it on through all the way. Feel free to allow that left knee to drop. Arms are up above your head. Big deep stretch at the top. When you can, we're gonna straighten out this right leg. Release your hands on down. Feel free to reach for that ankle, maybe those toes, whatever feels good here. Good, when you can, we're gonna bring that leg back into a bent position. Arms are above the head. We rock it out back and forth here. When you can, we plant our hands on down, come back into that downward dog. Heels are off the mat. This time you're a little bit more loosened up. Big deep breath in. Sigh it on out. Good. Bring those hips back one more time. Big deep breath in and sigh it out. Straighten out that back. That left leg's gonna come high. Open up that hip. Feel free to circle it out, whatever feels good. Good, when you can, straighten it out, bring it through to your nose, hold it, and shift it back. This time, loosen it up just a little bit more. When you're up for it, big deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out as you come forward with that knee. Shifting it back one more final time. Opening up those hips. Good, flatten it out, bring it all the way through. This time that right knee comes on down. Bringing those arms up to the ceiling or sky. Good, feel free to rock it out. When you can, straighten out that left leg. Release everything down. Big deep stretch here. And day 24, thinking about everything you've accomplished throughout this challenge. Thinking about how slowing down will really propel you forward. Bring that knee back up. Plant those hands on down. Left leg comes back. Slowly lower yourself down on the mat. Meet me there for a baby cobra. Lifting yourself up. Good, dropping it down. Elbows in tight, lift yourself up. Big deep breath in, sigh it out. On this third round, bring it up. Shift those hips back. Holding it here for just a sec. Shift your hips forward slightly and shift them back one more time. This time you're gonna hold it. Allow your forehead to rest down on the mat. If you feel the need to get a deeper stretch, feel free to bring your hands behind you. Fold it forward. And release those hands down on the mat, coming into that tabletop. Dropping your left shoulder through. Allowing it to stretch out here. Good, same thing, coming back into that tabletop. Shifting this right arm through. Holding it here. Bringing it back into a neutral position. Shifting your hips back for one final minute together here. Focusing on your breath. Like I said, thinking about the last 24 days together. Think about what you're building through consistently showing up for yourself. Think about how each day, although it might not seem big, entirely will pay off as you look back on this journey, thinking about where you started and thinking about where you are now. Maybe at first you were tired, you were scared, you were unmotivated, lacking self-confidence, or the energy to get it done. But just think how every day you showed up, you've proven to yourself just a little bit more that you're capable of completing this challenge and continuing your journey, capable of creating that consistent workout routine, capable of being confident when you show up for yourself. As we close out day 24 in this stretch session together, really come back to that moment on this mat and embrace these feelings and understand that they don't have to be temporary. By showing up for yourself, this is something you can feel each and every single day. Whether it's 10 minutes or you continue their journey with something that's a little bit longer in time, just think that 10 minutes is enough. Bring it on up. Shift those hips back one more time. Walk your feet to meet your hands. When you're up to it, roll it up. One big stretch at the top. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining day 24 stretch. I hope that you got something out of that, whether it is your body feeling better or your mind feeling better. Just know that slowing down again will propel you through the rest of this challenge. And just think again how much you've accomplished in 24 days together. So thank you again so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. And remember to send me that calendar checked off. Good work.